look away. This one is... Oh no, that one's not.
No,
Oh, there's some AVI footage. Yeah, no fappy time yet. We'll do that after the stream for shizzy.
We're not quite there yet.
We're not quite there. Okay. So this one, I don't know what this was taken with. I think this was during the tests that we did last time. Trustin and I. Let me get the Bandicam one out too. Let's see if it's 60. If you actually click on these files, it'll tell you if it's 60 or 30. And both of them are 60. I think this one was taken with, if I drag it down here, yeah, this one was the DX Tory, but it's really laggy because I was streaming.
Yeah. Don't open
and then here's
that one, remember? It kills you.
Yeah. And here's Bandicam footage with the MPEG-1. And the MPEG-1 is really not... You know, I noticed some missed frames in there. In the MPEG-1, I was very disappointed with it. So I'm moving to JPEG now. And the way you can test to see if all of your frames are there is basically just bring your composition in to After Effects and go frame by frame. I don't know if you can see this. If I go to the very right-hand side, I can just move one frame over. And you can look at right here at the time code, which is right there. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Oh, I can't zoom in. But basically all I'm doing is I'm just going frame by frame. And if the frame stays still, that means that it's a duplicate frame. Nothing's changed. That means you're not truly at 60 FPS. And that's what's happening here, because I was capturing, playing Battlefield, and streaming, and Skyping, and everything all at the same time. It missed frames. So this is how you can test it.
So you're not going with the MPEG-1 anymore on Bandicam?
I will if I'm not going to do some hardcore slow motion. Like if I'm going to record Battlefield footage, we do not want to use the MPEG-1. We want to use at least motion JPEG or a high quality lossless codec. There's different ones. H.264, you could probably do it with H.264, but H.264 is awful to edit. It's just really hard for After Effects and Premiere to decode. It doesn't play. Motion JPEG is working really well. And also there's other codecs. Like I just downloaded a new codec that is called, let me see really quick. I'll show you how to test to see if you're losing frame rates. But there's this one. It's called Matrox. Have you guys ever heard of this? Matrox MPEG-2 iFrame HD. And it looks like this. Matrox Frame HD. You can download this from the Matrox thing. I didn't test this one last time when we did it because I just learned about it. Dolce, the BF4 cinematic YouTube producer, he actually told me about this one. And you can control the data rate and stuff a little bit. The files come out a little bit smaller than like Lagarith, but they're still huge. All right, but you can go all the way up to 60 FPS with this. It's pretty versatile. The file's still super huge, but a little bit smaller at least than Lagarith or Fraps. So that one seems to be a high performance codec. Very impressive. Lagarith.
Which ones did you download?
Matrox. It's like Matrox MPEG-2 iFrame HD is what I use, but the whole bundle is, I gotta look it up. See which one that one is. Let me look it up real quick then.
I'd be intrigued.
Let me navigate here through all the porn. I gotta get through all that before I can find the. Hold on, guys. Gotta take a 5-minute break. JK, what's up? Okay, let me see if I can find this. I can't seem to find it right now. VFW codec 2.0. It's the VFW. It's a file that looks like this.
I could see all of your folders.
Oh, damn it. You guys saw my porn. Shit. Close that window. Okay. Whew. All right, but it looks like that. VFW codecs. So it's the Matrox VFW. And you can search for that.
Well, what the hell?
Matrox. I'll type it in. Matrox.
What did you link?
VFW. That's what the file is. So hopefully that helps you to search for it. It's just kind of difficult to find. I'll find it for you guys later. Okay, so that's one codec option, but that's if you want the raw AVIs, but I'm okay with motion JPEG. It's pretty good to edit. But the key here is not so much if you get a little bit of artifacts on the corners, you can't really tell unless you zoom in. What is important, however, is that all the frames are there. And in this footage, all the frames are not there. This is a failed capture. Right, before this frame moves, I'll let it move once. Okay, it moves here. I'm gonna count how many frames I click before it moves again. 1, 2. So it it moved on the second frame. So that means if it's every other frame, basically all I did was capture 30 FPS. I set it to 60, but if every other frame is a duplicate, that means it's coming out to about 30 FPS, and this is not good. I'll do it again. 1, 2. I did it again every second frame. 1, 2. So even though I set it to 60, it only captured 30. Super disappointing. And this was MPEG-1. It was a failed capture. So what I'm going to do is go back here. I'm going to set this to motion JPEG. And motion JPEG usually does not miss a frame. The Butter King's like, lol, he couldn't wait.
Who?
I think he was talking about me when I had to take a 5-minute break to FAP.
Oh.
So in the meantime, if you guys have any questions about frame rate or some opinions on it, then let me know. I want to hear what you guys are thinking about it. This certainly wouldn't be like a frame rate discussion you would have in the classroom. You guys would probably learn all kinds of shit you don't need to know. We're going to stick to what's most important for gamers and what's important to us when we're editing. All right. Let's do a cheers, guys.
Oh, shit. What are you drinking? I want to see.
I'm doing cheers out of the Psynaps mug. This is my Wrathful Gladiator transmog on my Holy Paladin.
Oh, you're drinking that. You're drinking that plain
I'm just drinking
beer,
a light
aren't
beer.
you?
Mm-hmm. Just a light one. What are you guys drinking tonight?
Pepsi.
Cool. So this is Tristan. Guys, we're doing a discussion on frame rate. Last time we did capture software, and this time we're doing frame rate. And then next time we'll do like resolution, and then we'll get into some very bare, basic editing. And I'll show you guys how I like to use After Effects and some basic things you can do in After Effects to improve the quality of your YouTube videos. And this stream is going to go up before we end this part. I'm going to put this up. Trustin is going to put it up on his YouTube page, so make sure you go and check out his stream and his YouTube info. And then I'm going to put it up on my YouTube as well. But I'm going to upload this entire stream in its entirety to my new YouTube page. Let me see. Which is Psynaps FX. So I'll type it in for you guys. Trustin can type in his. So if you guys want to get, if you guys want to see these live streams, check out this new website. And I've organized it like this into, oh, it's already right here. I've organized it into playlists. So the last time Trustin and I did this, it was the best game capture utility, and it's right here. And you can actually watch the entire stream or, fast forward through the other shit and watch the cool parts. And then I think at the end we played Battlefield, and I died a lot. That's after the game capture part. That'll probably happen today too. We'll go into the game. I'll probably die. If we get Laxius in World of Warcraft, he wanted to play with Maldiva. We might be able to play some beta. A lot of you guys have beta keys now because Swifty is giving them away. Chinglish is giving them away. Everybody has all of these game keys. I really wish I had some to give away. I should have asked for some, but I didn't.
Which one of these Matrox ones were you using again? I just want to try it out. The Matrox.
Oh, sure. I'll show it on the screen. Let me go to it.
I was trying to download them.
I tried some different ones. I spent a couple of hours on this.
Yeah.
Just testing which one, and it's the Matrox MPEG-2 iframe. The Battlefield 4 guys are actually using this one. It's a thing in BF4 culture. It's a thing. They like this one. Yeah. Hot Gem has a good question. Let me address this question because it's a good question. Thank you, Hot Gem. He says, as you are more PvP gamers, how about raid video capture? Is 30 FPS or 60 FPS? This is a really good question. This is a very very fundamental question. And my answer to it is, it really, I think that 60 FPS is going to be great for PvE as well. Because during the boss fight, there's a lot of things going on. All right. So you might be, okay, if you're a mage sitting in the back, and I used to take PvE footage as a mage back in the day, and what you do for PvE footage in a raid scenario is you make your camera go back. So this is actually a good point, because in PvP, I like to bring the camera forward so you can see more the action, the player action for recording. But for PvE, you bring your camera back so you can see the entire raid and you can see more of the boss. And there's still a lot of things going on. You don't want to pan around too much. If you're a mage, you're just rotation, you know, A, B, C, D, whatever your rotation is, right? ABC, but it's 1, 2, 3, more like, or if you're a mage, just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, arcane mage, just 1, 1, 1, 1, nothing more, right? Maybe every once in a while 3, but then your mana might go down, so just stick with 1. So you've got that going on, so you don't have to move. 60 FPS is still going to be badass because the boss is going to be throwing out fire. There's going to be all kinds of shit happening, and you can do slow motion if you go and slow it down in the end. Or if you move, once the phases change in the boss fight, there's going to be some fire and you got to run out of the fire. That's where 60 FPS is really going to come to life, because your character is going to move, you're going to reposition, and you're going to get that really smooth movement as you're moving around in the during the boss fight. So I hope that answers the question. 30 is still going to work. It's probably, you can get away with 30 more in PvE, but 60 is still going to nail it. It's going to look beautiful, and it's going to look great for those slow motion effects. Right when the fire hits you and you get shot into the air and you want to just do like some epic slow-mo as you get your last arcane blast, arcane missiles out or something, you're going to be happy you captured with extra frames. Taemon still doesn't have the beta key. I'm sorry, man.
I actually have an old raid video I did with 60 frames per second up on my YouTube channel. It was Primordius. So if they wanted to see how clean it looks, that's with your sharpen and unmask settings and stuff from your tutorials that I did. So
oh, nice.
Up on YouTube as well.
Epic, man. Did I get a resub earlier that I missed? Somebody had said that earlier, but I didn't address that question. I just remembered.
I didn't see one.
I didn't see a resub, but if there was a resub, let me know. And for all the old subs out there, if I haven't knighted you yet, get knighted. Just so you know. Okay, cool. So what else was I going to do? So we did the frame rate.
We did.
I think we answered all the questions there. If you guys have more, just let me know. We got frame rate. I feel like we missed stuff. We talked a little bit about I versus P, but it's not something that we're worried about as gamers. We don't give a shit about I versus P in gaming. It's all P. Yeah. Cool. The music channel is coming along pretty good. We got Nexius and I got a whole bunch more music up there today, and the backgrounds are looking even cooler. So I'll keep you up to date on the music thing. The music has not hit Freedom yet, so all that music that we're uploading is going to be available for Freedom partners. And the music now is more like electronic, like EDM style, like
Got some up there?
Some chill bass type music. Yeah, that's what's going up right now. I don't know if it's live because it's uploading, and I mean, Nexius has to, you know, look at the titles and the description before he makes them live. I upload them, and then he does a second pass before they go live. But let me check that YouTube channel really quick. YouTube.com/
to hurry up. I need me some
sketch.
good music.
Yep. And also the offer still, if you guys don't know the offer, just let you guys know really quick. What I offer to do is, if you guys can help me find gaming music on this channel, the sketch channel, I will feature your YouTube channel, give you guys a shout out. I will give it a shout out, Nexius will, and then we'll get it shout out